Meanwhile, on Skall Island, a large group of Sector farmers stood on the dock and stared at the mountain of newly arrived supplies. The farmers could not know that these supply drums were actually fighter ant eggs about to hatch. One of the farmers commented,
Either our rations have been increased, or more workers are being assigned to the island. I haven't seen this large a shipment in years.
Piled high on the dock, under the blazing suns, were thousands of shiny white eggs. As the sun's heat spread through them, life began to stir inside. Already, the fighter ants' strong legs were starting to scratch at the inside of their shells. It was just a matter of hours before the first one, then countless thousands of the monsters would crack open their shells and attack. In the air, just offshore, General Spidrax and his troops waited anxiously. Spidrax was pleased with himself as he telebonded to Spiderfly.
Faster, fly faster.
Then he thought to himself,
Our timing will be perfect. The eggs will hatch at the exact moment we land. No one in the Shining Realm suspects what is about to happen, not even Dargon. The rest will be history.
The whirring of Spiderfly's colossal wings echoed across the island as he circled in.
Wait for just the right moment. Hold that, Spiderfly.
Spidrax telephoned. Seeing the eggs about to burst open, Spidrax cried to his troops.
Attack! Attack! The eggs are hatching!
Just as the troops were crossing over to the island, thousands of fighter ants were breaking free of their shells. Their semi-soft bodies soon dried to metallic strength in the twin suns, causing the frightened farmers to flee before their oncoming army. Once General Spidrax had landed, he issued orders.
Take your combat posts, troops. Secure all posts and grip the island. We are unstoppable. You see how the workers run. What a victory. Empress Devil will be so pleased. Once the processing of Skall here on the island is fully controlled by the Dark Domain, the Shining Realm will soon fall to our superior power, and Dargon will crawl before me, begging for mercy.
Suddenly, a voice rang out behind Spidrax.
Never, Spidrax! I would sooner die than give you that pleasure.
Spidrax spun around and came face to face with Dargon, heroic warrior of the Shining Realm. With his sword held high and his blue eyes shining, Dargon stepped forward and leveled his gaze directly at Spidrax.
So, old foe, we meet again. Still up to your old tricks, I see.
Well, if it isn't Dargon, you have the most unpleasant way of showing up at the wrong time. Just like ants at a picnic. Only this time, I brought my own ants. Look, up in the hills. See how my army of fighters have overrun the island. There's little left for me to do but place my guards. You're outnumbered 1,000 to 1, Dargon. Now, I shall squash you underfoot, as I have so longed to do.
Try it, you brutal butcher. The pleasure of battle will be mine.
Spidrax raised his venom-tipped whip, and Dargon gripped his sword before him. The fight was about to begin. The first crack of Spidrax's whip fell short of its mark. Dargon taunted Spidrax for his error.
Quite a shot, General. With 6 eyes, you should have better aim than that.
With one thrust of his sword, Dargon sliced the whip in two, and the whip oozed and wriggled as it fell to the ground. Spidrax then drew his Vengun pistols, shouting,
You'll feel my fury soon enough, Dargon.
And he released a round of venom-tipped darts. Grabbing his shield of Skall, Dargon deflected the darts. Seconds later, all the troops on Skall Island joined in the fighting. The battle soon became one of the fiercest ever seen on the planet. Even though they were outnumbered by Spidrax and the fighter ants, Dargon and his soldiers fought courageously. But the overwhelming odds against them soon began to take their toll. It seemed that the troops of the Shining Realm were doomed to lose the battle for Skall Island. Only a miracle could save them now. But sometimes miracles do happen, even on Symbion. And this one came about because Spidrax was too proud, too confident that he couldn't be beaten. This pride would be his downfall. Spidrax knew that his mysterious fighter ants were strong, but he did not know that they had one weakness. They were allergic to a chemical found in the Skall farmed on the island. This chemical put the fierce fighter ants to sleep. So it was that the ants' ferocious eyes grew dreamy and closed. They toppled over on their sides by the thousands. This left Spidrax without the large number of troops he had earlier, and the tide of battle turned in favor of the Shining Realm. Soon, Dargon was able to rout Spidrax's forces. Skall Island was safe once more. Back in the Dark Domain, things were even darker than usual when Spidrax and his defeated troops returned home. Skito bounded up through the crowd to General Spidrax, asking eagerly,
How did your great plan work, General?
It was your cheap plan, and you know it, Skito.
I think you'll find Empress Devora may feel otherwise, Spidrax. But then what would I know?
and with a bow to the general, Skito disappeared back into the crowd, well beyond the range of the general's fury. Alone and about to face Devora's anger, Spidrax muttered,
I should never have listened to Skito's plan. I am surrounded by incompetent vermin. Another victory falls to the Shining Realm, and I am humiliated. 1,000 Symbion curses upon Dargon and that weak and powerless territory they call the Shining Realm. But there will be other battles to fight, and next time I, Spidrax, will emerge the victor.
Then, shouting out into the Symbion darkness, Spidrax swore,
Hear this, Dargon! The fight is not over yet. Not while we live. Sectaurs, warriors of Symbion.